What's up everybody, it's Sharkno Boy here, and I wanted to give you a quick update regarding the situation that's been going around and floating around the last couple of days. Now, for those of you who are aware of the situation, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know, but for those of you who are not aware, let me just give you a quick reminder. There is a situation going on with the character Kaveh, where he can use his elemental burst that can delete things in other people's worlds, and can not only damage their game, but it can also impede them from progressing any further from wherever they're at in the game. And this has been confirmed as a hack, but a couple more bits of information has come to my attention regarding this whole situation. Now, there are already a number of YouTube videos talking about this, and there are some people who think that the hack is fake. There are others who think it is actually real. Now, I choose to believe that the hack is indeed real, because I have seen clips and footage of it. Some people say that it is fake. Like, for example, one YouTube user on a video, I'll have a link to that in the description below, says, and I quote, "The fact that it has been proven fake, and the fact that Mihoyo has announced nothing about something this serious tells me that people should not worry. Like you said, they fixed the Luke bug fast AF boy, but not something this big? Sure, it's totally real. Keck." And they got a response from someone that says, "I just want to know how you know it's fake out of an abundance of caution." Now, I'm not saying that this individual is wrong in saying that it's fake. I'm not going to try to debunk what they're saying. They do make a pretty valid point regarding the whole situation, because as far as I could tell, Mihoyo has not come out with an official statement regarding this whole situation. Oh wait, actually, let me correct that. There is a Genshin Twitter update. Hold on, I just got a notification. But yeah, someone actually responded to it saying it was just announced on Genshin Twitter that the hacker plugin is real. Now, just as a reminder, this was a third-party application that hacked the files of the game on the PC version, where it modified the code for Kaveh's burst, where normally when there's dendro cores on the field, Kaveh's burst can actually spread out and destroy them, or get them removed. And I actually did a demonstration on the whole despawn thing with the treasure chest in my last video. And a YouTube user confirmed that it is a real thing that is going on. However, some people are saying that it was done on a private server. And when word of that floated around, started getting around, and clips of that started coming out, people freaked out, and understandably so. They didn't want anything in their game to break. I did the same thing myself. But like I said, more information is coming to light. There's more info coming in regarding this whole situation, especially on YouTube, where people are talking about it and sharing their input on the whole thing. Like, for example, the person that confirmed that on Genshin Twitter that the hacker plugin is real, someone actually responded to that saying, yes, they did. They said, and I quote, "I stand corrected on the issue possibly being faked for bad press. I'm still going to stand by the fact that it was originally put out there by a Tower of Fantasy fan that hates Genshin. Realistically makes it worse that they actually did this kind of stuff just out of spite or hatred or whatever despicable." End quote. Now, you can say whatever you want of Tower of Fantasy. I don't give two rat's tails about it either way. Like, I know the game is just as popular as Genshin Impact, and there are people who like Tower of Fantasy, but don't like Genshin Impact for whatever reason, and that's fine. I'm not going to harp on people for that. However, I don't think this is a Genshin hater who plays Tower of Fantasy that is doing this out of spite. I don't think that's what's going on here, because I've not seen any discussion regarding that. So it's really kind of hard to say that. Maybe this is the case, maybe it's not. I don't know. I haven't seen anything regarding that confirmed or denied quite yet. So I'm still leaving that one up in the air and leaving it up to the debate. Maybe let you guys decide. But at the end of the day, this is still a third-party system, a third-party plugin, and this still goes against the terms of service for not only the game, but for Mihoyo as well. And if you know anything about third-party plugins, they're technically illegal, and I actually didn't know this before. I actually learned about this like a couple minutes ago. Like, here in the States, here in America, we have something called a fair use clause. So, like, for example, whenever you use, like, copyrighted material, as long as you're using it under fair use, there's really not much issue with it, so long as you give credit to whoever owns that copyrighted material. China doesn't have that. China doesn't have a fair use document. And because they have very strict regulations on modifying their games and modifying the products, they don't take it very lightly. They actually do take it very seriously. And I have actually seen evidence of this, where in previous patches, in previous versions of the game, they actually did ban people from the game for violating terms of service. For violating the game or modifying in some way to give them some unfair advantage or something like that, or doing something wild and crazy. I don't know all the details, but they have banned people from this game for those reasons. And I think there's like one more comment that I want to share. Another person actually responded to the person that confirmed the Genshin statement on Twitter, saying, and I quote, "That's insane that it turned out to be real. We were fooled by the claim that it was most likely fake because of the Nahida version being fake due to the creator of that video saying so. Oof." And yeah, I'm going to admit that I thought the Nahida version that I saw was indeed real, but as it turns out, it was actually fake. It was just someone doing that as a meme to dunk on whoever was responsible for this. But again, there's a lot of information floating around, there's a lot of confusion going around all over the place, and I want to be as clear and concise with you people as possible. Some people are still saying it's fake, some people are believing that it's real. I choose to believe that it's real. I have seen the clips. And once again, I don't want there to be any misinformation being spread around about this whole situation. I don't want anybody getting the wrong idea. I don't want anybody believing false statements and then realizing later and then being like, oh my god, why would you say that? That's so scummy of you. I'm just trying to be as middle of the road here as possible, because I'm seeing both sides to this whole situation. But that's the whole update that I wanted to give on you, just to give you guys a quick reminder of what's going on and a quick update on about how this is going on. Once again, I don't know what Mihoyo is going to do about this. I don't know what they've said about this. I don't know if they're going to punish this person, because it is technically against the terms of service for the game. But that's just the update that I wanted to give you for right now. There will be more on this as this whole thing develops. So yeah, that's about it for this update. I will leave a link to the video that I mentioned in the description below. You can go check it out for yourself. And I probably glossed over a couple of things that were pointed out in that video. But yeah, that's about it. I'll see you in the next one.